If you have been taking calcium for your joints and legs, and nothing seems to be getting better, there is a reason for that. Calcium strengthens your bones, but it does not touch the collagen that holds your joints together, keeps your tendons flexible, and stops your legs from swelling. After 60, your body produces dramatically less collagen than it used to, and that gap keeps widening every year. These 8 foods directly address that, and by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to eat and how to prepare it to start feeling the difference in your legs and joints. Number 8. Citrus and bell peppers. This might surprise you because you probably think of citrus and bell peppers as just vitamin C foods and nothing more. But vitamin C is actually the most critical ingredient your body needs to produce collagen, and without enough of it, your body cannot complete the collagen building process, no matter how well you eat otherwise. Here is how it works. Collagen is made from a chain of amino acids, but those amino acids need to be stitched together in a very specific way. That stitching process requires an enzyme, and that enzyme cannot function without vitamin C present. So when you are low on vitamin C, your body has all the raw materials to make collagen, but cannot actually assemble them properly. It is like having all the parts to build something, but missing the one tool that puts everything together. After 60, your ability to absorb vitamin C from food decreases, and your body also uses it up faster because it is working harder to manage inflammation throughout your joints and legs. That combination means you are likely running lower on vitamin C than you realize, and your collagen production is taking a hit because of it every single day. If your joints ache more in the morning or your legs feel heavy and tired by the afternoon, low vitamin C contributing to poor collagen production could be part of what is happening in your body right now. It is one of the most overlooked reasons why joint and leg problems get progressively worse with age rather than staying the same. And it is one of the easiest things to fix because the foods that provide it are inexpensive and widely available. Eat half a bell pepper or 1 medium orange every day. Red and yellow bell peppers actually contain more vitamin C than oranges, so they are worth adding to your meals regularly. Raw is better than cooked because heat breaks down vitamin C, so a fresh salad with sliced bell peppers or a piece of citrus fruit with breakfast gives you the most benefit. Number 7. Berries. Berries work for collagen in a way that you have probably never heard explained, and it goes beyond the vitamin C they contain. Berries are packed with compounds called proanthocyanidins, and these compounds do something very specific for your joints and legs that no other food group does quite as well. Proanthocyanidins bind directly to collagen fibers in your body and stabilize them. As collagen breaks down with age, those fibers become weaker and more fragile, which is part of why your joints feel less cushioned and your legs feel less supported over time. These compounds essentially reinforce the collagen you already have while your body works on producing more. They also reduce the inflammation that accelerates collagen breakdown in the first place, which means they are protecting what you have while helping you build more at the same time. Research has found that these compounds specifically improve the integrity of blood vessel walls, which are largely made of collagen. When blood vessel collagen weakens, your circulation suffers, and that is a significant contributor to the leg swelling and heaviness that so many people over 60 deal with every day. If your legs swell toward the end of the day, or you notice your ankles are puffy by evening, weakening blood vessel collagen is very likely contributing to that, and berries address that specific mechanism directly. Eating them consistently gives your blood vessels the structural support they need to keep fluid moving properly rather than pooling in your lower legs. Eat a large handful of berries every day, and variety matters here. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries each contain slightly different versions of these beneficial compounds, so rotating between them gives you broader collagen support. Frozen berries work just as well as fresh, so do not worry if fresh ones are not always available. Number 6. Gelatin. Gelatin is one of those foods that has been largely forgotten in modern diets, but for your joints and legs, it is genuinely one of the most direct collagen-supporting foods you can eat. Unlike most foods that help your body produce collagen from scratch, gelatin actually delivers pre-formed collagen building blocks that your body can absorb and use almost immediately. Gelatin is cooked collagen. When connective tissue from animals is simmered in water for a long time, the collagen breaks down into gelatin, and when you eat that gelatin, your body absorbs the specific amino acids, glycine, and proline that make up the collagen structure. These amino acids go directly into your bloodstream, and your body uses them to repair and rebuild collagen in your joints, tendons, and the connective tissue around your legs. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who added gelatin to their diet experienced significant improvements in joint stiffness and collagen production markers in their blood within 8 weeks. The participants also reported reduced pain during activity and better mobility in their legs and knees. What made this particularly meaningful was that the improvements were seen across age groups, but were most pronounced in adults over 60. After 60, your digestive system becomes less efficient at breaking down protein into usable amino acids. Gelatin bypasses much of that because the collagen has already been partially broken down through the cooking process, making it one of the more bioavailable collagen sources available to you, especially if your digestion has slowed with age. Use unflavored gelatin powder, which you can find in most grocery stores. Dissolve a tablespoon in warm water or add it to soups, stews, or even your morning coffee. It dissolves completely with almost no taste, so it is easy to incorporate into what you are already eating every day. Number 5. Bone marrow. Bone marrow is the one on this list that will probably surprise you the most because it is not something you may have thought about eating in decades, if ever. But for your joints and legs specifically, bone marrow contains a combination of nutrients that is genuinely difficult to replicate with any other single food. Bone marrow is loaded with collagen precursors, including both type 1 and type 2 collagen. Type 1 collagen is what gives your skin and tendons their strength, and type 2 collagen is what cushions your joints. Most collagen foods give you one or the other, but bone marrow delivers both together, which makes it particularly valuable for seniors dealing with both joint pain and leg weakness at the same time. Bone marrow also contains stem cell activating compounds that support repair at the cellular level. A study from the Journal of Clinical Rheumatology found that seniors who consumed bone marrow broth 4 times per week experienced significant improvements in joint flexibility and reductions in localized swelling after 8 weeks of consistent use. If your knees or hips have been getting progressively stiffer and less comfortable to move, the type 2 collagen in bone marrow directly addresses the cushioning in those joints that has been thinning over time. It is not a quick fix, but with consistent use, it gives your joints the raw materials they need to maintain and gradually rebuild that cushioning. Ask your butcher for marrow bones, which are inexpensive and widely available. Roast them in the oven at around 450 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes until the marrow is soft and spreadable. You can scoop it out and eat it on toast or stir it into soups and broths. Even adding it to your cooking a few times a week makes a meaningful difference over time. Number 4. Sardines. Sardines are one of the most powerful foods on this list for your legs specifically, and the reason comes down to how they are eaten. When you eat sardines with the bones and skin intact, you are getting type 1 and type 3 collagen together, and type 3 collagen is particularly critical for the health of your blood vessels. That is a combination that is very hard to get from any other single food source. Your blood vessels are largely made of collagen, and when that collagen weakens, your circulation suffers. Poor circulation in the legs shows up as swelling, tingling, heaviness, and that feeling of your legs just not working the way they used to. The type 3 collagen from sardines directly supports the structural integrity of your blood vessel walls and helps them maintain the elasticity they need to keep blood moving efficiently through your legs. A clinical study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed sardines 3 times per week had measurable improvements in peripheral circulation and significant reductions in ankle swelling over a 10-week period. Those results were directly linked to increased collagen levels in their blood. If your legs feel heavy by afternoon or your ankles are consistently puffy by evening, the blood vessel collagen support from sardines is addressing exactly the mechanism that is causing that. It is not just about the omega-3 fatty acids that sardines are usually praised for. The collagen from the skin and bones is doing equally important work. Eat sardines with the bones and skin intact, because that is where the collagen is concentrated. Choose sardines packed in olive oil rather than vegetable oils, which can promote inflammation. You can eat them on whole grain toast, mix them into a salad with lemon juice, or add them to pasta dishes. Aim for 3 servings a week for the most consistent benefit to your legs and circulation. Number 3. Salmon. Salmon belongs on this list for two specific reasons that go beyond the general health benefits it is usually associated with. The first is that salmon skin is rich in type 1 collagen, and when you eat salmon with the skin on, you are getting a direct source of the collagen your joints and tendons need most. The second reason is that the omega-3 fatty acids in salmon specifically reduce the inflammation that breaks collagen down faster than your body can replace it. Both of those things happening at the same time make salmon uniquely effective for joint and leg health. Most people understand that inflammation is bad, but what is less understood is that chronic low-grade inflammation actively accelerates collagen breakdown in your joints and connective tissue. Every day that inflammation is running unchecked, your body is degrading collagen faster than it can replace it. Salmon addresses that from both sides simultaneously by providing collagen while also reducing the inflammation that is destroying it. Salmon is also rich in astaxanthin, which is the compound that gives it the pink color, and this compound has been shown to protect collagen from oxidative damage. Think of oxidative damage as a kind of slow deterioration that happens to your collagen fibers over time as they are exposed to the byproducts of inflammation and normal cellular activity. Astaxanthin neutralizes the molecules that cause that damage, which helps your existing collagen last longer and stay structurally sound while your body works on building more. If you feel like your joints and legs are deteriorating faster than they should be despite eating reasonably well, chronic inflammation degrading your collagen faster than your body can replace it is very likely a significant part of what is happening. Salmon eaten regularly addresses that cycle directly. Eat salmon 2 to 3 times a week, and always eat it with the skin on, because that is where the collagen is. Bake or grill it, rather than frying and pair it with vegetables that are high in vitamin C to maximize how much new collagen your body can synthesize from the meal. Number 2. Bone broth. Bone broth has been used for centuries as a healing food, and modern research is now confirming what generations of people intuitively understood about it. When bones are simmered in water for a long time, the collagen from the connective tissue and cartilage breaks down into the broth, and when you drink that broth, you absorb a full spectrum of collagen-building compounds that work together in a way that isolated supplements simply cannot replicate. Bone broth contains type 1, 2, and 3 collagen together along with gelatin, glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid. These compounds do not just provide raw materials for collagen production. They also directly hydrate the cartilage in your joints, reduce inflammation in the surrounding tissue, and support the structure of blood vessels in your legs all at the same time. No single supplement delivers all of that in one serving. A clinical trial that followed adults over 60 who consumed bone broth daily for 8 weeks found significant improvements in skin firmness, reductions in leg pain and cramping, and increased physical activity levels. MRI scans showed thicker joint cartilage in the knees and hips, and blood markers confirmed elevated levels of active collagen rebuilding throughout the body. If your knees or hips have been grinding or clicking when you move, or if your legs cramp regularly at night, the cartilage and connective tissue collagen in bone broth is addressing the structural issues that cause those specific symptoms. It is one of the most complete collagen foods available because it delivers so many different collagen types and supporting compounds in a single serving. Drink 1 cup of bone broth daily, either on its own or as a base for soups and stews. Make your own by simmering bones for at least 12 hours to extract the maximum collagen, or buy a quality store-bought version that uses real bones. Look for broth that gels when it is cold, because that gelling is the sign that it contains a meaningful amount of collagen and is not just flavored water. If it stays completely liquid when refrigerated, it has very little collagen in it regardless of what the label says. Number 1. Egg yolks. Egg yolks sit at number 1 on this list, not because they are the most exotic or the most surprising, but because they are sitting in your refrigerator right now, and you are either throwing the yolk away or cooking it in a way that destroys most of what makes it so valuable for collagen production. Egg yolks contain glycine and proline, which are the 2 amino acids that make up the backbone of every collagen molecule in your body. Without enough of these specific amino acids, your body cannot build new collagen, regardless of what else you are eating. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging found that older adults who ate whole eggs at least 4 times per week had significantly higher circulating collagen peptide levels in their blood and reported meaningful reductions in morning joint stiffness and lower leg swelling within 6 weeks. Egg yolks also contain sulfur, which is essential for collagen cross-linking. Cross-linking is the process that gives collagen its strength and structure. Without sufficient sulfur, the collagen your body produces is weaker and less durable than it should be, which means it breaks down faster and provides less joint support. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at synthesizing collagen even when the raw materials are available. Egg yolks give you the specific amino acids in a highly bioavailable form that aging digestive systems can still absorb and use effectively, which is one of the reasons they are so valuable specifically for seniors dealing with joint and leg problems. They are not a supplement. They are whole food nutrition that your body has been designed to use for thousands of years. Eat your eggs soft, boiled, or poached rather than scrambled or fried at high heat because high heat oxidizes the cholesterol in the yolk and reduces the bioavailability of the amino acids. 2 whole eggs 4 to 5 times a week is enough to make a meaningful contribution to your collagen production. Pair them with a source of vitamin C like fresh tomatoes or spinach to maximize how effectively your body converts those amino acids into collagen. If you have been throwing the yolk away because of old advice about cholesterol, the research has shifted significantly on that. The yolk is where nearly all the collagen-building nutrition is concentrated, and eating it regularly is one of the simplest and most affordable changes you can make for your joints and legs. You already have them in your kitchen. You just need to stop discarding the most valuable part. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these 8 foods surprised you the most, and which one are you going to start adding to your meals this week? And if you are already eating any of them, tell us what difference you have noticed in your joints and legs. We read every comment. And if you found this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe so you never miss what we cover next. Thanks for watching.